Hi everybody, I'm Ken Warkentin and welcome to the Meadowlands Racetrack. Racing Secretary Peter Koch joins us here to talk about what's new for 2013 on his side of the business here at the Meadowlands Racetrack. The meet gets underway, Peter, on December 28th, 29th, opening weekend, and your biggest challenge and biggest change is this ABC system. Can you give us a basic explanation?
Well, it's great to be here with you, Ken, and we're looking forward to a great season here in 2013. And it is a big change. For years, always at the Meadowlands, it's been conditioned racing, which is based on money earnings. And we're going to shift to something called classified racing. Classified racing was very popular years ago, and it hasn't been used much lately. But the feeling of the management here and the horsemen together, we're going to try this new classification system where the racing office will put letter classifications on horses, and horses will move up and down the ladder according to performance. And hopefully we'll have great Meadowlands 10-horse fields with exciting finishes for our fans.
Well, how does your version of the ABC system differ from the one you actually worked with in New York?
Well, there's a basic similarities to all of them in that it's letter classes, and the C's go up to the A's and to the Open. We're not going to have, there used to be the breakdown to 3 different levels of each letter. We're just going to have 2 different levels of each letter. And we'll also still offer our higher price claiming races, which have always been popular with the people. So it gives owners and trainers an option if they don't want to race in the classified. Hopefully we have a claiming price where they can put their horse in and maximize their earning potential.
So initially, you're going to, and as the meet wears on, you're going to be basically handicapping the horses and trying to classify them and put them in the right class and try to group the horses, tighten up the classes, and make the races more exciting, more competitive.
Absolutely. There are quite a few different things that you can do with ABC racing, which really do help. In fact, the trainer just called me this morning, and he has a horse who's a very good horse, but he's been off for over a year. In the old classifications, he might have had $50,000 his last 5 starts. Well, so then he'd have to go into the Invitational. Well, a horse that's off a year, it's unlikely that they can go in the Invitational. So with the letter classifications, you could put that horse into a letter class where he'll be competitive. He won't lay over the field because he's going to have to get his racing legs back under him. And also there's situations where horses that are 3 coming 4 early in the year, and they might have made quite a bit of money in sire stake races, and their earnings would have put them in way higher classes than they would have to go into a letter class. So you have a lot more power, and you're hopefully, the main thing is to try and be as fair as possible. But there are different things that are available with the ABC which aren't in conditioned racing.
And horses can't drop down as much based on the earnings that they have not made over the last 5 or 6 starts or so. The idea to avoid that 2 to 5 shot that's dropping way down.
Absolutely. You don't have gigantic class drops. Horses drop 1 class at a time. So that's something we're trying to avoid, and we found, from looking at wagering patterns in the past, fans like the competitive races, and it's hard with a stick out, so we're going to try and avoid those.
Well, I know as a handicapper, I enjoy those juicy 4 and 5 shots, 5 to 1 shots, so that's what we'll be looking for. It's very interesting, very challenging for you, and we look forward to it. All right, with all these positive changes, it certainly sounds like we've got a great season ahead, Pete Koch, here at the Meadowlands Racetrack. Thanks for joining us. Best of luck. You've got a big challenge and a tough road to hoe ahead in 2013, and happy holidays.
You too, Kenny. Thank you.
All right, opening weekend, Friday, December 28th, Saturday, December 29th, and we've got a new post time of 7:15 p.m. For more information, go to our website, meadowlandsracetrack.com.